Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that has given up some points today after a green day yesterday. We do have the all share declining by more than 0.5%. We are seeing the financial 15 leading those losses, slumping by almost 1.5%. Industrial 25 edging lower by more than 0.8%, but backing that trend is the resources 10 complex that's climbed more than 0.5%. And of course, doing the heavy lifting there is the gold miners, except for Harmony Gold. Of course, you know that yesterday it did release a trading update. Let's take a look at what is happening stateside, and of course, Trump always on our lips as the drama between the U.S. president and the Fed continues. We did have him announcing that he fired Fed Governor Lisa Cook. She has said, though, he does not have the authority and she will not resign. Of course, that attack coming after the attacks that he has been directing towards the Fed Chair Jerome Powell. We do have quite a mixed picture on that front ahead of the NVIDIA results. Those will be released tomorrow. The tech-heavy NASDAQ, though, trading in green territory, up by almost 0.1%. S&P 500 relatively flat, just 0.01% below that flat line, and the Dow softening by almost 0.1%. Let's take a look at the markets across the Atlantic, and we have seen particularly the French equity market taking quite a knock today as political uncertainty has been unearthed there. The Prime Minister in France calling for a confidence vote on the 8th of September. Of course, something that could possibly bring a collapse of the French government, particularly the minority government. The FTSE 100 declining by more than 0.6%. CAC 40, of course, leading those losses down more than 1.5%, and the DAX declining by more than 0.25%. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. The rand remaining pretty stable against the US dollar, just about 17 rand 60 against that currency. The local unit against the pound at 23 rand 75, and against the euro at 20 rand 53. Let's check in on the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.16, pound dollar at 1.34, and the yen just above 147 against the greenback.